We're all familiar with stereo widening techniques, but here's how to use half a dozen in combination to create wide, mono-compatible and balanced mixes. Firstly, panning. When you're looking to add width to mix elements, first look at which sounds can be panned out to the sides of the soundstage. Panning just one sound out to one side may upset the symmetry and balance of your mix's width. So counteract that by panning another sound in the opposite direction. Secondly, auto pan. High, mid and treble elements such as running hi-hats or effect sweeps sound great when you get the stereo position swirling with a bit of auto pan. While your DAW's stock device will do, advanced auto panners like Soundtoys Pan Man give you deeper control over the exact amount of spread and pan angle of the motion. So you can neatly position the pan movement exactly where you want it in the stereo field. Next up, reverb. Often you'll want to use reverb to place sounds in an obvious virtual space, or to add character. And doing this will also add width as a byproduct. However, if you want to maintain a sound's dryness, try gently fading up an extremely short reverb, designed to act purely as a cosmetic widener rather than an obvious reverb tail. Following reverb, let's look at delay. As with reverb, you might be using stereo delay as an overt effect in your track, which will add width to the mix anyway. But you can also blend short delays into the mix, purely to add width. Be careful with phase-incompatible harsh delay too. Instead, try a dedicated micro-shift delay, whereby the pan delays are detuned slightly. And then mix the dry and wet signals to taste in the mix to retain a bit of mono solidity. A pseudo widener is a great option after you've explored our previous techniques. Multiband wideners are great as you can customize which frequencies are widened. iZotope's Ozone Imager is particularly good when you want to widen, say, the low mids of a bass sound. as you can precisely dial in the frequency band's crossover frequencies and amount of width applied to find the perfect balance between impressive width and mono compatibility. To stereoize mono sounds, try applying a short reverb. Then you use a widener after in the chain to magnify the stereo information added by the reverb. Finally, we have mid-side processors such as simple MS gain plugins and EQs. Simply turn up the side signal's gain to add more width. Or widen, say, only the high mids of a signal using a high shelf EQ boost to the sides. Again, mid-side processors are also great for controlling or exaggerating the width applied in our previous steps.